Mabuhay from the beautiful city of Manila. I'm back once for the channel Fragrance RX, and today I'll be reviewing this fragrance from the house of Nike. Is another than Nike the Perfume Man Intense. So stay tuned. Now I stumbled upon this fragrance from my brother Amin and Victor of the channel Your Average Fraghead. If you wanna watch their videos, I'll put their links down below. Make sure to check them out. Now this Nike the Perfume Man Intense is supposed to be a good alternative to this fragrance, Nuit de L'Homme by Yves Saint Laurent. Now we'll see later on if this fragrance is a good alternative to this Nuit de L'Homme by Yves Saint Laurent. Now for the notes of Nike the Perfume Man Intense, we have the following. On the top, we have bergamot and cardamom. For the middle, we have cedar and lavender. And for the base, we have vetiver and musk. And before anything else, let's start first with the presentation. For the presentation of Nike the Perfume Man Intense, first of all, it comes in two sizes, 30ml and 75ml. Now what I have here is the 75ml bottle, and it comes in this gray box right here. Now in front, we can see here Nike the Perfume Man Intense, the notes of this fragrance, 75ml right here. At the back, we can see here Nike the Perfume, and the statement of the perfumer of this fragrance. If you want to read it, just pause this video right here. And at the bottom, we can see here the ingredients, the batch code right here, and the barcode. And for the bottle, it comes in this grayish bottle, dark gray bottle right here, which is quite transparent. In front, we can see here's Nike the Perfume Man Intense, the notes, nothing at the back. And at the bottom, we can see here other information regarding our bottle and the batch code, which is weird because the batch code of the bottle does not match with the batch code under the box, which is weird because this is the first time that I've seen that the batch code of the bottle doesn't match the batch code under the box. But who will fake this fragrance, because this fragrance costs about 500 pesos, roughly about $10 US. So they won't get any profit when they counterfeit this very cheap fragrance. And it comes with this plastic cap right here, which snugs into place. You can't pick this bottle by just picking up through the cap. It will fall down. And for the sprayer, this has a black sprayer, and it sprays something like this. It sprays a big amount of mist. And that's for the presentation of Nike the Perfume Man Intense. Oh, I forgot to mention, whenever you're cleaning your bottle, whenever you're cleaning this bottle right here, don't use wet cloth because you'll end up like this. The paint easily peels off. So just use dry cloth whenever you're cleaning the dust in this bottle. The paint easily comes off. Now I'll also be spraying this Nuit de L'Homme here on my right hand for comparison's sake. I'll spray it here. It sprays a big amount of mist as well. Now let's wait for these two fragrances to dry down first. For the opening of Nike the Perfume Man Intense, so this fragrance opens up with that fresh, sweet, spicy, bubblegummy vibe. And I also get that little bit of leather note in this fragrance, leather vibe. Now leather is not listed in the official note breakdown of this Nike the Perfume Man Intense. But this rough leather note that I was talking about is more at the background, so you'll barely notice it at all. Now smelling this Nuit de L'Homme, both of these fragrances really smell the same at the initial blast. You might not be able to tell the difference between these two fragrances at the initial spray, but after a few minutes from that initial blast, you can now tell the difference between these two fragrances because Nuit de L'Homme is a lot stronger, is more potent than this Nike the Perfume Man Intense. In fact, I really have to put my nose at point blank range just to smell this fragrance. Unlike Nuit de L'Homme, you can really smell it right away. So that's one of the major difference between these two fragrances in terms of the opening. So to put it into context, Nuit de L'Homme has undergone many reformulations already, and we all know that. And I can consider this Nike the Perfume Man Intense as the most recent reformulation of Nuit de L'Homme because of how weak this fragrance is. We have a common joke here in the Philippines. We call this Nuit de L'Homme as Weak because of its poor performance. So I can associate this Nike the Perfume Man Intense as the most recent reformulation of Nuit de L'Homme because of its poor performance. Okay? So that's basically the opening of this Nike the Perfume Man Intense. A very seductive, very, very sexy scent. It's been an hour already after the initial spray of this Nuit de Perfume Man Intense. Still the same guys, what you get from the initial opening, you can still get it at the middle part of this fragrance. That sweet and spicy, fresh, bubblegummy vibe with a hint of that rough leather vibe is still there. Now smelling this Nuit de L'Homme. Yes, this fragrance is a lot sweeter compared with this Nuit de Perfume Man Intense. Again, a lot more potent, stronger than this Nuit de Perfume Man Intense. You can really detect the differences between these two fragrances. But speaking of this Nuit de Perfume Man Intense, in terms of the middle part of this fragrance, still the same guys, nothing much going on. Funny thing is, it's just been an hour after my initial spray of this Nuit de Perfume Man Intense. And I can barely appreciate it already. I can barely smell it. Unlike this Nuit de L'Homme, which is still kicking at the middle part, at the 1 hour mark. This Nuit de Perfume Man Intense, nah, I can barely smell it guys. And for the dry down of this Nuit de Perfume Man Intense, guys, it dries down into this very faint powdery vibe. And I can barely detect it at all. It's just been about 3 hours from the initial spray. I can't detect it anymore. Unlike this Nuit de L'Homme. Yes, it's still alive and kicking. This Nuit de L'Homme. This Nuit de Perfume Man Intense. It's gone already. But I can detect that very faint powdery vibe in the dry down of this Nuit de Perfume Man Intense. Now who can wear this Nuit de Perfume Man Intense? Any age group can wear this fragrance. When should you wear this? Fall and winter, temperature controlled environment where it is a lot cooler. But I can see you wearing this in the summer as well during hot weather because this fragrance is a very light scent. This fragrance is a perfect casual scent. Perfect date scent as well. In fact, this Nuit de L'Homme is considered as one of the best date scent in the market today. And this, since Nuit de Perfume Man Intense smells very similar with Nuit de L'Homme, then this fragrance is a perfect date scent as well. Perfect casual scent as well. Perfect signature scent. In fact, you can wear this in the school, you can wear this in the office, you can even wear it in the hospital because of how light this fragrance is. Now, how many sprays should you wear this Nuit de Perfume Man Intense? Well, you decide guys, 5 to 6 sprays. Because of how light this fragrance is, you can overspray this bad boy right here. In fact, I suggest you bring a small decant so you can respray it all throughout the day. Let's go now and rate this Nuit de Perfume Man Intense. Now for the scent, I'll give this one a perfect 10 out of 10 because I really love the scent of this fragrance. That sweet, spicy, bubblegummy vibe really smells good guys, really smells sexy, really smells seductive. For the uniqueness, well, I'll give it a 5 out of 10 because it's a clone of Nuit de L'Homme. For the projection, well, again, 5 out of 10 because it projected on my skin for about less than an hour. That's how poor the projection of this fragrance is. For the performance, again, another 5 out of 10. Very poor performance, guys. About 2 to 3 hours on my skin. For the sillage, well, I'll give it a 7 out of 10 because it stays closer to the skin. And for the versatility, I'll give it an 8 out of 10 because you can wear this fragrance anytime, anywhere, any season. It's a very versatile scent. So for my overall rating of Nuit de Perfume Man Intense, I'll give this one a 7 out of 10. The final question is Nuit de Perfume Man Intense prescription worthy? Definitely yes! Guys, I'll be prescribing this fragrance right here. If you're looking for a cheaper alternative to this, Nuit de L'Homme, well, this Nuit de Perfume Man Intense is the one for you. Why? Because even if this fragrance has poor performance, poor projection, poor sillage, guys, this is the best alternative to Nuit de L'Homme. You can overspray this fragrance. It's a very light scent. Just bring a decant, bring a small decant and respray all throughout your body, all throughout the day. That's fairly simple. You don't have to bring the bottle, just a small decant. And guys, this fragrance is really dirt cheap. 500 pesos, 10 US dollars. What can you ask for more? Regardless of the presentation, regardless of the paint chipping off immediately when you're wiping, when you're cleaning this bottle, regardless of the poor performance, guys, you can get lots of this fragrance. You can get 10 bottles of Nuit de Perfume Man Intense with the price of this Nuit de L'Homme. See the price difference, guys. You can overspray this fragrance. Guys, I can confidently say that this Nuit de Perfume Man Intense is about 95% identical to Nuit de L'Homme. The only difference is the performance and projection. And I can confidently say, without a doubt, that this Nuit de Perfume Man Intense is a Nuit de L'Homme killer. So I suggest you get this fragrance while you still can. Nuit de Perfume Man Intense. Very readily available fragrance. You can get it at your local supermarkets, local department stores. So while you still can, guys, do us a favor. Grab this fragrance while you still can. A very good alternative to this Nuit de L'Homme. In fact, again, I'll say it one more time. Nuit de Perfume Man Intense is a Nuit de L'Homme killer. You heard me review? Now what are your thoughts with regards to this fragrance? Nuit de Perfume Man Intense. Do you own this bottle? Or do you also have Nuit de L'Homme by Yves Saint Laurent? And how many bottles of Nuit de Perfume Man Intense are you planning to buy? Because I already bought my backup bottle right here, so there are now 2 already. Again, put your comments down below and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Fragrance RX, and hit the notification bell down below. Again, this is Wednesday for the channel Fragrance RX, your fragrance doctor. See you in the next video. Have a nice day and stay fragrant!